Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. It's Anna again here with fresh new vibes as always. Uh Thank you for the continued support that you've been showing me on the previous videos. The subscribers that have joined us, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you're not going to get bored on this channel. And for those who have been coming back again and again and again, thank you so much, so much, guys. We are at 720 now as I record this video, and I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to all of you for your support. Yeah, so on this video, please share to a friend, because this information is going to be helpful to you, maybe, or to your relative or to your friend. So without wasting much time, let's do this. So guys, I have a flu, so you might hear a change in my voice. I'm speaking like I'm zingu today because I have a flu. I don't know where I got it from, but oh well. Let's do this. So today, as you can see from the title of this video, we are going to talk about moving to Poland from Saudi Arabia. So in this case, I'm going to be talking to people specifically who are I'm going to be talking specifically to people who are in Saudi Arabia. It doesn't matter what job you do, but what matters most is if you can get the documents that I'm going to list for you, then you'll be good to go. Yeah, because I just noticed that moving to foreign countries from, Gulf countries, or maybe you're in a different country and you have a residence there, it is way easier than being in your home country. Like, giving an example, with I am from Kenya, or generally people who are from Africa, getting these some of the documents, we have a huge list of documents, but on these ones it's easier because most of these documents are coming from the employer, and if you have a good connection with your employer, then it will definitely work for you. So without wasting much time, let's do this. So the first thing is you must be able to have your passport at hand. Like, when you're going to the embassy, if your passport is with your employer, try and ask them before you start the process. Like, if I'm planning to go to Europe, and would you mind giving me my passport by the time I'm going to the embassy, because you must leave your passport at the embassy for at least 2 to 3 weeks. So you can do the process, but your employer refuses with your passport. What will you do? You miss the appointment and nothing will go on for you. Okay, so you must have your passport with you at hand. The second thing is, you want to start the process, definitely there are these documents coming from the employer's side. So the second thing you must have is documents coming from employer's side. These are the Poland documents: work permit, accommodation letter, invitation letter, all these documents. That's number 2. Number 3 is the visa application form. So when you're going for the interview, you must have filled a visa application form online. So because you submit the application online, then the embassy approves this, then they call you for an interview. Okay, so you must carry with you the visa application form. Okay, so I also understand that the fourth requirement is valid iqama, or how do you call it, the residence card, the Saudi residence card. So you should have a valid ID, because sometimes the process takes 5 to 8 months, or even 10 months. You know, it's different, because the embassy uses electronic draw to call for interview, so you should at least have a longer period on your ID. Okay, so in this case, have a valid ID. And also, because it's written in Arabic, you should translate it to English, because these people at the embassy, they only speak Polish or English. So you should at least translate the iqama to English. Okay, on to the next one. This one you must get from your employer. It's called exit and re-entry permit. Okay, So this one, you must have it. You must have it. You, before you start the process, talk to your employer and make sure, be sure with it that they're going to give it to you by the time you're going for the embassy, because without this you'll not do nothing. Nothing can go on for you. Okay, so make sure you have exit and re-entry permit. Number six, we have employment contract stamped by the Chamber of Commerce. Okay, number seven, you should have a salary certificate. Also, this one you get from your employer. Also, you should be able to get an NOC. Yeah. So number eight, this is very important also. So you should have a Saudi bank account. If you're in Oman, also, I forgot to mention that countries that appear to the embassy in Saudi Arabia are Saudi Arabia as a country and Oman. So if you're coming from Oman, you should present an Oman bank account with an amount equivalent to 8,000 to 10,000 Saudi Riyal. So the bank statement in this case, first, you must have a bank account. Secondly, the account should have around 8,000 to 10,000 Saudi Riyals. Okay, so some few days before going for the interview, once the interview dates are confirmed, you should go to the bank and get bank statement, and the amount inside the account should be reading 8,000 to 10,000 Saudi Riyals. Okay, in Oman, if you convert something, it should be around 10,000 Saudi Riyal, because we had a case of one guy who got a visa, actually our first visa. He got it with, at first he had some less amount, but the second time he went with a bigger bank statement and they approved it for him. So number nine, you need a travel insurance. A travel insurance is like a medical insurance to cater for your medical expense during, maybe you can have an emergency in that country or something happens to you. So this one will cater for your health. So it's a travel insurance. Okay, the last one, last but not least, that is a dummy ticket or a ticket reservation. In this case, you cannot book an air ticket without getting the visa, because what if they don't give you the visa? What will you do? You already bought a ticket. What are you going to do? So in this case, you just need to present a dummy ticket or just a booked ticket that is not paid for. But you should get it at least 24 hours before going to the embassy, because it expires, you know. So like the night before you go for the interview, that's when you should get the dummy ticket. So up to this point, I have cleared all the documents that are needed to do the process from Saudi Arabia. One, I said, guys, before you do the process, make sure that you can get all these documents, because if one is missing, definitely it's a rejection for you. And again, please make sure that all pages on your passport are there, because some people have missing pages on their passports. What will you explain to the embassy? What happened? So in some cases, definitely in most cases, if you have missing pages on your passport, then it will not go well for you. So please make sure you have all these documents that I've listed here, then everything will go well with you. So if you have any more questions, please make sure, I'll be there to answer for you. So you can write your questions on the comment section, and I will guide you. One last thing for the new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing, and for the returning subscribers, nashukuru sana, and let's keep supporting your girl. Keep supporting your girl, and we're going to reach 1,000 subscribers soon. So if you enjoyed this vlog, please give us a thumbs up, comment, and share. And until next time, bye bye.